Okay, right. So in question B, they say that let the larger root of px squared plus qx plus r equals to 0 be p. Let the larger root of x squared plus qx plus pr equals to 0 be q. Determine the ratio of p to q. Now, the only way in which we can actually solve the two equations in terms of x is either by using a quadratic formula or by completing of the square. Trying to do factorization is going to be hard. Basically, you won't be able to do factorization, but completing of the square you can, but it will take much work, or it will just make your work much longer. So we're going to try using the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is given as quadratic formula is given as x equals to minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, right? Now I'm gonna give each equation a color. So I'm gonna give equation, the first one of p, a blue color. So the first one is given as p x squared plus qx plus r equals to 0. Now we gotta find b, a, and c. A is p, b is q, and then c is equals to r. So we're gonna solve for x. So we're gonna say therefore minus q plus minus square root q squared minus 4pr all over 2p. Now they say that they the larger root. Now the larger root of the following equation, or both of the equations, would be the one where we get a positive number. Because remember, when you do when you do solve these kinds of equations, also we call these kinds of equations quadratic equations. When you do solve them, you're going to get two solutions. Either one is going to be positive, or the second one is going to be negative, or both of them can be negative, or both of them can be positive. But in this case, it's clearly that the one that's going to be larger is the one where we have a plus sign. So that one will be have a larger root for both of the equations. So we're going to say therefore, now remember they said that the larger root must be p here, and for this one must be q. So we're going to say therefore p equals to minus q plus minus, not plus minus, sorry, just the plus there, sorry, plus square root q squared minus 4pr all over 2p. Right now the second one, I'm gonna make it in the color of purple. So I'm gonna say x squared plus qx plus pr equals to 0. Our a is 1, our b is q, and our c is equals to pr. Then I'm going to say x equals to minus q plus minus square root q squared minus 4 times 1 times pr, right? And that is all over 2 times 1. And if you do simplify it, you should get minus q plus minus square root q squared minus 4pr all over 2. And now remember, the larger root of this equation is going to be given as q equals to minus q plus square root q squared minus 4pr all over 2, right? Now they say that they want you to find the ratio of p to q. So the ratio of p to q, you can say that 1 over p, minus q plus square root q squared minus 4pr all over 2, right? And then q is given as minus q plus square root q squared minus 4pr, and that is all over 2. Then it includes that root there. And then can you see that these numbers here and that number there, they are both the same, so we can actually cancel them out in this ratio. Let me choose to use green so we can actually cancel them out. And if you do cancel them out, you should get a ratio of 1 over p dot 1, or you can multiply both sides by p, and then if you do, you should get an answer which is actually 1 to p. So you can either give the answer as 1 over p to 1 or 1 to p, and then that's how you could have solved that question there, right?